Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is video number 82 for learning management system in Django with ReactJs. In this video, we are going to show the result of attempt quiz in the teacher dashboard. Okay, so we have seen that how student will attempt the quiz, how teacher can assign the quiz. Now, when quiz assigned, then we will show the results, that how many students taken the quiz, and for each student we can see the result, that how many attempts and how many question in that particular quiz, right? So let's create the design first, then we will fill the functionality, right? So here we have a assigned quiz. Okay, so let's open the component. Okay, so in the teacher we will open the component. This is assign quiz, right? So here we are, let's search this assign quiz here. Okay, let's open this quiz, let's open this. Okay, now we will say student list, right? So what I will do, I will create another component where student list will be fetched. Okay, so okay, just we can add just link, no problem. So td here. Okay, so td, this is already a td, right? So we can say students, or we can say attempted students, right? And here we will pass the quiz id, right? So here we will say student attempted student, right? Attempted students. Okay, so here we are. Actually we should add this link in that, not in td, but it should be here, right? So oh sorry, wrong place, it should be here. Attempted quiz, attempted, so I think this will not go here, this will in the check quiz in course, because we will show only the student list who attempt that. Okay, so assigned here, this is the right place, I think. So what we need to do, okay, it's saying you can't add, we have to add the parent. So what we will do here, we will add the br, right, and add here this one, right? Let's see what it is showing now. Okay, why we are doing this, let's make this proper standard way. So props.quiz here, and this will be not here, this is assigned, right? Let's add the parent empty, right? And yes, this is fine. Now we can add here, right? So this will look like this. Okay, so what we can do, we can just add a class, or we can add button sm button, let's say info, right? Attempted students, so assigned attempted students, yeah, this is fine, no problem. We can add here nbsp, this will create a space. Yes, so what should we do now? We have added a button. Actually let's add here one more thing, let's make this also button, let's say secondary, right? So assigned attempted student, so when we click on this will fetch the student list, right? So attempted student, so we will fetch the student list from the attempted model, right? So let's create this. let's copy this. I think let's copy this this one, assign quiz. I'll copy this and paste it here and save this, and we will say attempted students, right? So now let's add it here, attempted students, and let's make this here, right? And now we need to say quiz data, or we can say student data, right? So we have this student data, we don't need this teacher ID, attempted student. So for this quiz, who has been attempted, so here it will be quiz ID, quiz ID, yes, quiz ID. We will pass here the quiz ID, we are passing, let's see, yes, we are passing the quiz ID, and student data, teacher quiz. Okay, so we need to fetch attempted quiz. Okay, and here we will pass the quiz ID, right? And this will be set the student data, right? And then we don't need this fetch course, don't need this actually. And then teacher sidebar, attempted, let's say this will be attempted, we can say student list, name, we just need names, right? And what we have, what teacher can see, my users, add assignment, yeah, everything is fine. So we can show the, let's see, we can show a name, email, username, in name, email, username, yeah, that's fine, name, email, and then we can show the username, right? Username we can show here. Okay, so this will be student data, right? So here we have a student data, right? And then we should show, let's show name first. This will be row dot student dot name, and in the another TD we will say, sorry, okay, we will say row dot student dot email. Okay, and in another TD we will say row dot student dot username, right? And yes, we can also need one more thing, a result, right? So let's TD, and we will say quiz result, right? And we will make this link, right? Quiz result, what is this, quiz result, and we will define the to hash, right? And this will fetch the data, but we need to activate this URL from the API, so urls.py, right? And then we have attempt this, we will copy this, right? And let's say what's the name is attempted quiz, right? Attempted quiz, and here we will pass the quiz ID, right? And this will be attempted list as a view, right? And then let's go to attempted list. Okay, let's go to the view, right? Here we are. Okay, so we don't have any query set. Let's copy this and add a query set, that if quiz ID in this, if quiz ID, then we will fetch the data according to the quiz, right? So quiz equal to, right, so pk equal to quiz ID, and from here we will fetch the data, object dot filter quiz equal to quiz, right? And one more thing, we need to fetch the data according to the students. So values, and this will be grouped by the students, right? Student, because the quiz will be, the quiz will be repeated when we are submitting the multiple question in the same quiz. So this is value and values dot get, right? So yeah, let's see that what we have when we click on the quiz, right? So here we are, and let's go to network, make this doc right, okay, and let's see, attempted quiz, nothing found. Okay, let's go to attempted quiz. Okay, I'm going to take this quiz. Okay, okay, this is fine. Attempted quiz, here we are. Let's see who has attempted this quiz. My course, Django full course, assign quiz. This is in the, let's go to the user dashboard, my course, quiz list, and let's say take quiz. So this is answer 1, right? And let's take quiz 2. No, nothing. Okay, 1 2 3, right? So this is for Flask quiz 1, right? So let's go in the teacher dashboard. Okay, and in the my course, let's go to assign quiz and attempted students. Okay, nothing found. Okay, console, let's see the console here. What the issue is. Okay, let's oh, I understand, sorry, we need to add this in the main component. Okay, so let's add this in the main component. Here we will see, and this will be attempted students here, and then it will be quiz ID, right? And this we will fetch from the attempt students, attempted, yes, this one, here we are, and then this one, right? Now this should work. Yep. Okay, so what it is saying, attempted student component, the above error occurred, row dot student dot undefined. Okay, let's go here. What we have when we try to run this, what it is saying. Okay, response object right answer null. Okay, we are fetching the data, we are fetching what we are sending, attempted quiz 7, right answer null. Okay, let's go to the view and just fetch this, right? Let's fetch this. Okay, what it is saying, got attribute when attempting a get value of the nested series. The series might be named incorrectly or match anything. Okay, filter this quiz. Let's see this now. Okay, so here it is saying, okay, name is not showing, so it will be full name, I think, full name. Let's see, yes, it's a full name. Okay, so we have this data, right? So now what we will do, okay, so now what we will do, when we click on the quiz result, it should show the that how many questions Alex attempted and how many questions are in the quiz result, right? So let's click on this and then we will show the data, right? So I'm thinking we should create a page, or can we show in the model? Okay, let's go for the model, right? So let's go for the model. So get bootstrap and we will go here, and this is new version, I think. Okay, so let's go for the model, right? And let's copy this model from the button. So copy this, right, and paste it here. Where is the paste? Here let's paste it here, right here. Okay, and now don't need this, and now we need to change this class to class name, right? So it has been changed, and this will be changed as a button, right? So let's make this button, and let's okay, and let's say result model, right? So result model, sorry, copy, paste, and data toggle this. We need to add one more thing. I will add here, let's make this we will say result model dollar row dot id, right? And then we will copy this and paste it here, right? So this will be here, okay, and this will be, let's say, quiz result, and name it button sm quiz result. Okay, and we don't need this footer, right? Now let's see how it will look. Okay, so here we are, not here. So launch this model. This model will look like this. Let's make this model LG, large, you know. So this is yeah, that was fine, I think. Okay, so let's say quiz result. So quiz result. So when we click on this, it will show the quiz result. So what we need to show here, right? What we need to show, I will show table, right? And then in the tr here, hit a th, we will say total questions, how many total, and then right, and then we will show total question is like 1 2 3, or let's say 10, right? And attempted questions, okay, so let's say it's 5, right? So we will show this just, and let's say add table, okay, and then we will add table bordered, okay, right here. Oh, why this is showing like this? tr td 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 td, I don't know why this is showing like this. Okay, let's make this td. Total question, attempted question, table bordered. So this is tr close, td close, tr td, yeah, this is fine, it should show. Okay, no problem, we will show like this. It is not showing proper way. Table tr, what we have in the another table. Let's copy this, and paste it here. Sorry, yes. Okay, so quiz result, total question, attempted question, we will show like this. Okay, it's not showing the things like we are doing, but what we can do. Okay, so total questions, attempted questions, right? So yes, we need to fetch this for this particular student. For this particular student we need to fetch. Okay, so when we click on this, right, so let's say on click, on click, show result, show a result, or we can simply do one thing, create the child component for this and pass here, right? So let's when we are okay, so let's create a new, save, and let's say quiz result.js, right? And what we will do here, we will just check quiz in course. This is fine, I think. So we'll copy this and paste it here, right? And we will just copy this data, right, and paste it here. Here we will paste return, right? So yes, this is fine, and we don't need to do this anything, right? We just need to fetch the data, fetch the result according to the student and according to the quiz, right? So we will say fetch quiz result. So this will be prop.quiz and prop.student, right? So this will fetch the result. So we will say result data, and here is a set result data, right? Don't need this teacher ID. Okay, and here we will set the result data. Okay, and result data. Okay, so this is the model, and what we need else. Okay, let's make this indentation proper. Okay, so result model, actually let's only make this here, and let's add this, save here, here, right? And let's close the div, and this will be removed from here. Okay, and this will be quiz result. Okay, and let's add it here. Okay, and let's import this here, like assign quiz we did, we will same we did in the, we are not using this, but we will use this quiz result, and here, and we will pass the data here, quiz result. So what we will pass, first of all we will pass the quiz, that is our row.id, right? And then student equal to row.student.id. okay, so row.student.id, right? And this is row.quiz.id, right? And then in the quiz result we will fetch this data, and from the result data we will show the data. So fetch quiz result, right? So let's create this URL. Okay, we'll copy this, paste it here, right? And here we are, and let's say we have fetch quiz result here, and then we will pass here, first one is a quiz ID, and then second one is a student ID, right? So student ID, right? Here we are, right? Now okay, so attempt quiz list, we will refer this same, but in this we will add one more thing here. If this will work for the quiz also. Okay, so let's change the name, quiz ID from quiz ID for result. Let's do this. And here we are. So quiz ID for result. So quiz and then student ID. We need student ID. Here we are. Okay, and similarly we will fetch the student data, right? So here we are, student, and here we will show student, and then this will be student ID, right? Now let's create the dictionary for this. So we will say result dictionary equal to this, and in the result dictionary we have total questions. So total question is, we will fetch the total question according to the result, right? So we will say dot count, right? So this is the total question, and now total attempted question. So total attempted question, right? And we can fetch this, this is from attempt quiz. Actually we need to fetch the this from quiz questions, where quiz ID equal to this. This one will be go here, and this will be from the attempt quiz, where student ID is this, quiz is this, and student ID is this, equal to student, right? And then we will return the JSON response here, right? So this will be a result dictionary. Here we are, and we will say result, right? So this should work. In the URL we have find. Okay, let's check this. When we click on this, it will show 10.5. okay, let me do one thing. 500 error. Okay, response quiz ID. Okay, understand. This will be here. Now it will fetch the result. Let's see. 7. This is what is this? This is showing the data, and what it is showing: request, header, fetch quiz result 7 and 2. So first one is what? First one is quiz ID. We are passing. Let's see. First one is quiz ID, then student. So result data. Okay, so first one is quiz ID, let's see. First one is quiz ID, then we are passing the student, set result data, and serial. We don't need the serial. Let's see here, dictionary, we are returning the JSON response result. So it's saying quiz ID. We are not passing the quiz ID, we are passing student something. Response, this is okay, but this is not okay. This is attempted quiz, and this is fetch quiz result. So in the fetch quiz result, it is fetching the data dot count. Actually, let's remove this. Let's remove this too. Now let's fetch the data. Server is updating. Not JSON serializer. Okay. Okay, count, and this should also count. Attempt quiz, filter quiz, student count, total questions. Okay, why this is not returning the data? If I say here total result and make this total question here as a variable, okay, here like, and then pass one more value, not value, it's a value, right? And let's see, here we are, okay, total attempted question, okay. So from the quiz we are fetching this data, quiz ID, student ID, right? So we are passing this quiz here, student here, student ID, in the URL, student ID, and then view attempt quiz, attempt quiz list. This is fine. It should work. Let's see. Here we are, object right answer equal to null. Okay, let's check this. Let's check this together, that why this is showing it a response right answer. It's only showing the right answer. If quiz ID 4 result in this quiz ID, we are passing everything, header from we are passing the quiz ID, we are passing the quiz ID correctly. Let's see, this is prop.quiz, this is quiz.id, this is these are the student data we are fetching from the attempt quiz, and quiz result. So we are passing the quiz ID and we are passing the student ID, and in the quiz result from the props we are fetching here the quiz and then student. So 7 number quiz, quiz list, here we have quiz list and 7 number quiz, this is 6, this is 7, it's all right. And then when we click on this, it is showing total question 10 and 5, but it should show why this is not showing here. In the view, let's say JSON response, this is going here, not print hello, right? Let's refresh the page here, check here, in here what it is saying, it is saying something or not. Refresh the page. Okay, it's not going in that block, I think it's not going here. Quiz ID 4 result, it's not going in this block. So what should we do? Fetch quiz result, attempt quiz ID, and let's copy this, and in the view we will say this. So quiz ID is this, we are fetching the quiz, student ID is this, we are fetching the student, and total question, quiz question filter quiz equal to this, and count total attempt question. Why this is not printing? Actually the main thing is here, okay, why this is not printing? Attempted quiz, oh, it's printing now, it's saying right answer null. Okay, let me check this, and then I'll, okay, so I have found the solution. The solution is, when we click on this, we will fetch the result, right? We will fetch the result according to the custom, according to the functional view, right? So here I have created the functional view and we have passed in the URL, right? So let me open this view first. Here we have a view and this is the custom view, we have passed in the URL, right? And let's see this result. Okay, now when we click on this, it will fetch the data. Here you can see that response total question 3, total attempted question is 3, right? So let's show the result in the view. So quiz result, so we will say here result data, right? So result, in the result data we will say total question, right? And then we have attempted question, right? So response to data. Okay, let's see that. When we click on this, total equal to this, and here for now the one student can attempt many question and the question has the same quiz. Okay, so it will fetch the same data again and again. So what I have done, when we are fetching this data, right, when we are fetching this data, then in the view what I have implemented, I implemented the raw query, like okay, so select star from attempt quiz where quiz id equal to whatever we are passing, and then group by student id, right? So it will fetch only the one result. Okay, so if you pass simple thing, if you pass filter and then you will say quiz equal to quiz, then it will fetch this result. Let me show you. It will fetch this result because this user has attempted 3 questions, so that I have implemented this raw query, right? So I will upload this and you can see that, right? So now we are showing the result to the user teacher dashboard panel. So my course, and this is like a quiz, assigned quiz, and then when we click on this flask, then it will show the result. Okay, so here we have, right? So this Alex is for this quiz, this is quiz 7, and for the quiz flask 2 no data, for the flask 1 it has a quiz result 3 and 3, right? So we have implemented this and we have completed this video. So thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video we will complete our home page and all the things. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel, join this channel, like this video, share this video, comment if you have anything in your mind. Please join the community, okay, I mean the GitHub, and you can also support me via Razorpay, PayPal, and I will give you access. This is a private repo, so I'll give you the access of this repository and I will make you the collaborator. So please support me whatever you can. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.